Never coming near what they wanted to say. God, why did God choose me to have a voice like that? You know what I mean? Do you ever think about that? Oh, we're on. Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? Everything.
Yeah, how you doing? Welcome back to the show.
Okay, guys, let's get focused here. We do this thing called Person of the Day on this channel. Okay. Oh my God, people love this. Okay, people are going crazy. People are absolutely losing their minds for Person of the Day. Who's today's Person of the Day? They wake up wondering. Okay. And I thought of a very clever and frankly beautiful and transcendent thing to do, which is today's Person of the Day is you. You know?
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
God, jeez, Candace, please, indoor voice. Good Lord. Sounds like this.
Boom, 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 boom.
In my eardrum.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Thank you.
Some people say that when we get older, we'll get wiser, and I hope that that is true. It seems to be the case. Also, when we get older, we get grayer. We know that's true.
Dead.
But for Eminem, the once hardcore rapper, it seems that he is getting older and gayer. Yes, Eminem might be gay. It's a question. Is he?
Whoa, wait, what? Oh, good God, guys. That's right. Today we'll be looking at my favorite news source, where when I'm like, what's the kind of news of the day? I like to look at it through a bizarre funhouse mirror. You look at those mirrors and it's like your face is all stretched out.
You look at those mirrors, you're like, ooh.
And that's how I like to look at what's the poppin' stories in the news, for the day. So I turn, what's this goddamn thing called? The Daily Wire.
Something like that, something like that, something like that.
Every single person on this planet is gay.
Something like that.
They make me vomit.
So Eminem, we all remember
Who?
Eminem from our youth. I know so many Eminem songs. I was an Eminem fan. When you think of the idea of a parental advisory, when you think about having to get your parents to take you to, well, they used to exist, CD stores, you think about
right.
Eminem, right? The FCC won't let me be or let me be me, so let me see. We all know an Eminem song.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Candace Owens, that was kind of tight. She got that little whiny flow.
The FCC won't let me be or let me be me, so let me see.
She got that little crybaby-ass whiny flow that I like. Okay, so I guess Candace Owens in this segment is trying to make the case that Eminem might be gay. Oh, to that I say, well, of course he is, because
Every single person on this planet is gay.
But also, a lot of times Eminem liked to make jokes about being gay. He was kind of very focused on gayness, is what I would say, in a lot of his music. I'll give you some examples. This is him just playing around with James Franco. He's acting in this capacity, but take a listen to what Eminem said.
Okay.
And I'm just curious what you meant by that exactly.
I mean, I'm gay.
I'm just a little confused here because gay can mean a lot of things.
I am a homosexual.
Meaning?
I like men.
So it's a joke. Let it go. He's just being funny. He's saying that because he obviously doesn't like men, and that's what he always wants you to think as he explores these jokes in his music. Here's another video of him.
Okay, wait a second, Candace. Okay, I hate to have to ask Candace Owens, but does Candace Owens think that movie was real? Does she think movies are documentaries shot in real time with no cuts or something? Yeah, that was a movie, Candace, with a joke. Yeah, like Vin Diesel didn't really drive a car out of a plane and then land on another car and defeat the bad guys. Man, that must have been scary for her to watch that.
Also, we love this song. Remember Just Lose It, the music video? Another little gay joke in there. Take a listen.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna make you dance. It's your chance. Yeah, boy, shake that thing.
Okay.
I mean, girl.
Okay.
Girl, you know you're my world.
Yeah, boy, shake that ass, he said, and he was just joking. That's the point. Every time that he makes a gay joke.
Okay, well, I'm convinced. I'm convinced, Candy. You got me.
Every single person on this planet is gay.
Something like that.
Okay, so Eminem, he's a gay man and a gay rapper, and I was watching this, and I was like, okay, Candy has some juicy gossip about M&Ms.
About M&Ms.
Okay, so where's she going with this?
Vivek Ramaswamy, man, I'm going to call my lawyer. He actually sent Vivek Ramaswamy.
Hey, calm down. Calm down, you're going to get one of these.
Boom.
He actually spent money, called his lawyer, and said, wah, sent him a cease and desist and demand that he stop rapping his music on the campaign trail. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the real
That's pretty good.
copy.
That's awesome, actually. So yeah, that's the punchline to the whole Eminem thing, is he sent a cease and desist to this guy, Vivek Ramaswamy,
My presidential choice, Vivek Ramaswamy.
Eminem was like, hey, political candidate for president who has like the stupidest views on everything and is a general detestable character who seems to have at very least a very sketchy background in the financial world. Stop singing my music, promoting yourself as a political candidate, please. I would say that's pretty fair.
Pretty fair and pretty...
Every single person on this planet is gay.
This is from Rolling Stone. BMI, the company in charge of Eminem's composition, sent a cease and desist letter on August 23rd to the Republican presidential hopeful, asking that he stop performing Slim Shady's tracks. Now, Ramaswamy says he'll respect his wishes. Okay, good. So Eminem said,
You're a moron.
and Vivek said,
Okay?
he said,
Okay?
Okay, here's Vivek. Eminem in his rise used to be a guy who actually stood up to the establishment and said things that the establishment didn't want him to say. Okay, yeah, no problem. Maybe Eminem stood up to some establishment at some point, and now he's standing up to some scammy goofball. This seems fair. The SEC won't let me be, so now I have to
Make pee-pee.
It's so stupid. That is so stupid. I'm going to hell. Okay, so Candace Owens also makes fun of Eminem for being old. Here we go.
And you're supposed to understand that this is just how he's creative. He's very creative. He's
okay.
a hardcore rapper. And he's getting older. He's getting older, and he's not quite able to read the room. Sometimes grandpa needs to sit down. When you get into that phase where sometimes it seems you don't even know your own brand. You don't even know who you are anymore.
Okay.
This has kind of been the circle.
Yeah, Eminem is 50 years old, which is 90 years younger than Candace's average viewer. So calm down, Candy. Give him a break.
Give him a break.
Give Eminem's a break, goddamn you. Okay, this next Candace video, it's boring crap, but I do like the title of it. What is this thing called? It's Time to Be Honest About Britney Spears. I love YouTube titles like that. It's time to be honest about Britney Spears. Yeah, I have been lying about Britney Spears a lot lately. You know, I come over to Candace Owens' house with a six pack under my arm. I see her sitting there. I'm like, why isn't everybody playing charades yet? And she's like, we need to talk. We need to talk about what you've been doing. You need to stop lying about Britney Spears. And then I'm like, it's just for fun. It's just socially. I have the total control over it. It's sort of like those YouTube titles, those like, we need to talk about whoever. We need to talk about Chris Chan or whatever. Yeah, do we need to? Is that a need? You know, I should eat and find shelter right now, those basic needs. But I'll deal with that later because Jake Paul did some shit or something. Oh, Jake Paul did some fucked up shit. This is a need.
Welcome back to the comments section. I'm Brett Cooper.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I mean, I'm such a big fan, so for me, this is a real honor. Oh, sorry, you were doing a thing. Okay, sorry.
And I really should wipe this smile off my face because we're talking about something today that I don't particularly like discussing. We're talking about COVID.
I can't do this anymore, man. My head's
I like
about
that
to
movie.
explode.
I like that movie.
That was not a fun time.
Oh, so she's talking about COVID-19 in this video, and I think there's something we can all agree on about COVID-19, which is...
It's weird. It's weird.
What's this video called? We will not comply again. Ooh, whoa, hey.
What we are talking about today is the fact that there are rumors that mask mandates and COVID lockdowns will be coming back by the end of this year. Starting in a few weeks, actually.
Oh my
we
God.
all heard this first from Alex Jones, and he said that he had a TSA whistleblower.
I think she's misinterpreting what he said. He actually said...
I never sucked any ding-dongs.
Okay, this is an amazing segment. She's really pissed off, this girl. She's just a humble streamer. She's really pissed off. She's like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. She's getting her Twitch stream into a real bunch on this one. And the story is that Morris Brown College, what the hell is that? No offense to the students and faculty of what is it? Morris Brown College, but what the hell is that? In Atlanta is requiring students and employees to wear face masks on campus for the next 2 weeks. Oh, for 2 weeks, okay. After other colleges in the area reported COVID-19 cases. Okay, so some college, and again, no one knows what the hell this college is. They're like, we gotta wear masks. We gotta wear masks for 2 weeks because a bunch of colleges around here, they're having bunch of COVID-19 cases. And this girl does a segment, we're not doing this. Okay. Yeah, I guess go talk to the college. I don't know what to do. Do you go to that college? Maybe she goes to that college. Okay, well, you know, this is really serious stuff. She's really pissed off about this. Okay, all right, let's hear it.
What this means, 14 days, only 14. We're just precautionary. Again, we have been there before. We know what that means. 2 weeks to sow the spread. We've done that. We don't want to do it again. And of course, they're going to tell us that it's good for us. It's not good for you. What is actually good for you is a good rancher steak. That is what you should be eating. That is what you should be focusing on. And I'm not just talking about your health. Financially,
it's very serious. I'm very pissed off, but yeah, be sure to peddle your stupid crap in between. This company she's promoting, Good Rancher Steak, they have a very interesting like little catchphrase. It's Good Rancher Steak.
It's weird.
So stupid. Good Rancher Steak.
You're terrible.
Okay, and then Gwen Shapiro goes on and on about how she hates masks. She doesn't want to wear a mask. She's all pissed off about masks. And then she makes a very questionable and misleading case about how masks don't work. But you know what? Even if that was true, even if she could prove that, I think masks actually serve a much greater purpose. We've proved this beyond any shadow of a doubt. Beyond any shadow of no doubt, we've proved that masks do serve a very important function in society, which is not being recognized. I was actually out somewhere the other day, and I saw this guy. I was like, that guy looks super familiar. And I was like looking at this guy, and I went up to him. I was like, I know you. Like, you work at Guitar Center, right? And he gave me a terrible look. This guy, this son of a bitch, he gave me a pretty terrible look. He said yes. He was nice, but he did give me a real stink.
A real stink look.
And of course he did, because no child grows up wanting to be known as the guy who works at Guitar Center. You know what I mean? And if you're wearing a mask, that gets eliminated. So masks work.
Today's guest is Mr. Jordan Peterson.
Ooh.
Hi. New York City is nothing without pizza.
Oh, hell yeah. This is Theo Von. I've only seen a few clips of Theo Von. He seems like a really nice, funny guy. Don't know too much about him, but oh boy, does he love Dr. Jordan Peterson. This guy.
Hi.
Okay, volume's a little low on that one. Gonna hammer that out later. He really looks up to Doc D. Jordy B, and there's some pretty funny stuff. You know, how long is this? 2 hours and 20 minutes, so they're going Rogan style on this. There's some pretty funny stuff in here, so let's check it out.
Especially as we move into a situation where we're going to be able to fake video perfectly.
Whoa. Yeah.
You know, I already got a phone call. I got a phone call about 3 weeks ago from Ben Shapiro. But it wasn't Ben Shapiro. No. It was someone using an AI system to modify their voice in real time using Ben Shapiro's accent and diction. And after talking to him for about a minute, I knew something was up because the way he talked wasn't the way Ben talked, but the voice was, the cadence, everything, 100% perfect.
So basically Dr. Jordan Peterson is saying somebody pranked his ass with a Ben Shapiro soundboard or something. This is what that call sounded like.
Hi, Jordan. It's me. I'm fingering my asshole right now.
Oh, well, Ben, that's really none of my business, but I appreciate the call.
You are a penis.
Well, Ben, in the Jungian sense of the male phallic symbol, that may well be true.
Goodbye. I hate you.
Okay, well, I hope we can maintain a friendship anyway, Ben. Goodbye.
And I played a lot with ChatGPT. I use it all the time, and it's actually extremely useful, although it lies about 20% of the time. So you have to be very awake to its tricks.
Oh, it's like...
And you can...
Oh, this actually really is very endearing. I've heard this guy say this before, and it really sends me into like, oh, peepaw. Oh, sweet peepaw mode, you know? It's very charming in some kind of way and very endearing that he thinks ChatGPT lies. He said this over the lies.
The lies, ChatGPT. That's what hurts the most.
And the lies. Love isn't always on time, ChatGPT.
I mean, it is kind of sweet. It's kind of adorable that Jordan Peterson thinks that a bunch of math, basically, that takes patterns from the internet and just barfs it back up, he thinks that can lie to you.
You're lying to my ass.
I mean, it's cute. I mean, look, Jordan Peterson, he says a lot of crazy things. He says a lot of mean things. But this one, we got to give it to this one. We got to give it to him on this one.
Then there's an immense amount of criminal activity per se on the net. Like, I don't know anyone elderly who isn't targeted at least on a weekly basis by online scam artists. And they usually have detailed dossiers of those elderly people's financial resources and assets, and they are after them 100% of the time.
People selling them gold, people selling them like salt, like salinization plants. They're always selling them some BS, you know, Nigerians selling them, fish or vacations or something.
So
Theo Von does seem really funny. I think that's really funny because Jordan Peterson's right. Like, if you're elderly online, you're probably a target nonstop for getting scammed. I mean, nonstop. You know, I know certain elderly people who will remain unnamed who are always on the verge, just constantly on the verge of getting scammed. But for some reason, they feel the need to warn me about scams. I get it. I get you worried about that. You know what I mean? You worry about that. You're warning me because you almost fell for it. That's what she's doing. But I like that Theo Von is like, yeah, they're always trying to rip these people off with like gold, trying to sell them gold. That's the first example, gold. I've watched hours and hours of The Daily Wire, which Jordan Peterson is a part of. Oh my God. If you want to be peddled gold scams, you come to the right place with The Daily Wire. So yeah, the rest of this 2 hour and 20-minute Theo Von interview is basically the same old crap. You know, Jordan Peterson, he's really concerned about drag queens, all this crap. You know, Theo Von really looks up to this guy. But two charming things. There's two, like, let's try to find the good in some people. You know, two charming things about Jordy. He seems to really like Trailer Park Boys. Maybe it's because it's Canadian. He really likes Trailer Park Boys, and he thinks ChatGPT can lie. So there's good in everybody, is what I'm saying. There's good in everybody, and... That's in the Bible! Whoa, hey!
Everybody knows what fascism means, right? After all, our politicians and media members, they use the word constantly.
Oh.
Everybody you don't like is a fascist. Everybody you do like is fighting fascism.
That's true, yeah.
But what exactly is fascism?
No idea.
The one thing everybody seems to know is that fascism is like Hitler. And this means the chief characteristic of fascism is the Holocaust. Therefore, by the transitive property, everyone you don't like is fascist. Every fascist is Hitler.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
most Hitler thing is the Holocaust.
I already said that's true. Okay, so for our final beautiful video of this, whatever this crap is, this almost seems like kind of a little bit of an old, outdated, old-timey kind of thing. You know, a couple years ago, people were like talking about fascism. What is fascism? What does it actually mean? What is this? Is this guy fascist? There's a lot of discussion around this topic, and it is, obviously, very interesting, very important topic, very fascinating, of course, unless you watch this video here about it. Then it's a confusing, muddled, and ultimately meaningless topic. So let's take a look. Okay, first let's watch my favorite part of this Ben Shapiro fascism video. Here we go.
And used the world over right here in America. We know how incompetent the government is. Imagine them actually controlling all private business. Things would look pretty bleak. That's why here at the Daily Wire, we choose to partner with great companies that are free to be innovative and provide our audience with awesome products. A company like Genucel. I've known Genucel since like 2013, 2014, and I've been using their
peddling crap in your fascism video.
Products because listen, my skin has to look great. I'm on camera all the time. Look in the mirror. Are those pesky dark spots still bothering you? They're not going to go away on their own. You need the dark...
peddling your skincare crap in the fascism video? There's only one way to describe something like that.
It's weird.
By American standards, fascism, which calls for unity of central authority and governmental control over private industry, among other agenda items, was far more...
Curious about those other agenda items there. Okay, this is the most important part of the video because it kind of summarizes the whole Ben Shapiro's whole definition of fascism. Here we go.
Certain aspects of fascism, particularly in the economic realm, could even be seen under FDR in the United States. FDR's New Deal, complete with government resources directed at forcing economic conformity, controlled huge swaths of American life. With FDR aide Harry Hopkins openly suggesting, quote, "We are not afraid of exploring anything within the law."
You know, there's some stupid old Irish poem that has something like, "And may you get into heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead." I certainly hope Ben Shapiro gets that half hour for this one. You know, I do have to give it up for this guy. I think he knows what he's doing. I think he knows that, because this video was uploaded a couple days ago. There's gotta already be a bunch of videos like correcting, you know, quote unquote, correcting this, commenting on this. I think that's what's really going on here. He's just fully embraced, like, being an internet robot. Like, how do I get people to put my crap in their videos? I think that's got to be what's going on here. Because he starts out this video, he's like, people just throw around the term fascism. People just throw it around. They say anything I don't like is fascism. And that's obviously stupid, right? Also, the thing I don't like, the thing that all right-wing political people don't like, the New Deal, that's fascist. Why? I don't know. 174,000 people watched this in 3 days. And he's saying that a bunch of government, social, and work programs after a Great Depression, basically to get people out of living in garbage cans, to get people out of living in garbage cans and boxcars or whatever the hell, to get people out of living in
Toilets.
Basically, so that, capitalism could keep going. That's fascism. It's hilarious because he's literally doing the exact thing he's like warned about in the beginning. Everybody says they're just throwing this word around. Also, here's the absolute stupidest example of someone just throwing the word around, making it ultimately meaningless. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of little debates, among like scholars and nerds and all this crap about what exactly is fascist. Is this fascist? Is that fascist? Blah, 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 blah. They go on and on. They have little stupid arguments about it. But one thing that no serious, sane person would try to say is that, like, the government doing social programs is fascist, is inherently fascist. Like, is Norway fascist? They have a lot of public ownership of crap there, of the economy. Is that fascist? Like, it's a type of stupid that, it's a type of stupid that's probably intentional. Like, I'm falling for his trap right now. Like, I just have honey all over me right now. Because that's what I'm doing exactly what he wants. I'm doing, well, actually, and that's what he wants. He wants his dumb video to spread. But God bless these kooks and lunatics making the most hilarious and stupid content anybody's ever seen, and we love to watch it. We love to watch it, and we love to go,
It's weird.
Guys, it's one of the kind of days that we're not crazy about. We're not crazy about it. It's Wednesday. But we're pulling through. We're pulling this thing home. We're taking this thing home. We're pulling this thing into the station because that's what we do. And that's what we love to do. And we do it all for our
Dead!
Love you guys so much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Hey, guys.
Guess what? You're not even getting the whole show. If you want every episode and a whole bunch of other
subscribe on Patreon.
Subscribe on Patreon for as little as 2 bones. Just click the stupid little link below the video in the comments.
See, right there.
There you go. Click it, and that, yep. When you become a patron for as little as 2 bones, you get the Tuesday, Thursday, patron-only episodes. You also get the weekly Book Oblega show where we talk about important books. The questions and comments thing where you can ask questions and make comments and all this crap.
All for less than the price of a rancid Charleston Chew.
And for only 25 putrid little dollars,
you could become a producer.
That's right, support the show and get your name up here. Look at these people. Look at these people. It make the show possible, okay? God. I mean, without these beautiful people, this show goes straight into the dumpster. A rotten, just wet, disgusting dumpster, behind a restaurant. So there's old milk in there. That's where this show ends up without these people. Is that what you want? Okay, I guess it's what you want. I'll just leave. Nope, it's done. It's too late. Okay? Here we go. Here's the dump truck. Here's the dump truck come to pick up the show. This is what would happen with no producers. Thank you.